Welcome back everybody, this is I with EyeWillPlay, and today I'm going to show you how to build a two-way flying machine. This is a flying machine that has a starting dock that powers it up and also a return dock, and I'll show you how to build both of those as well. Let me show you what this looks like and kind of how it works, and then we'll get right into the build. Let's go! Okay, so the flying machine part of this is just these couple of slime blocks, these couple of pistons, these couple of observers, couple of slime blocks, and these couple of sticky pistons as well. So all you have to do is just turn the power on, give it a moment, and it'll begin to fly. This is what the flying machine itself looks like. And then it'll hit the return dock, and the return dock will power it back and send it back. Now let's show you how to build this and a couple of modifications you can do to it depending on what you're using it for. If you look to the bottom middle of your screen, all you're going to need for this entire thing, including the starting dock, the return dock, and the flying machine, is 6 solid blocks of your choice, 9 sticky pistons, 2 obsidian, 4 observers, 1 lever, 4 redstone repeaters, 20 redstone, and 4 slime blocks. And that's it. This is super easy to build. For the starting dock, all you need is an area that is 4 wide by 7 long. 4 wide by 7 long. And then for the return dock, you're just gonna need an area that is 3 wide and 6 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long and 3 wide. Obviously, they have to be lined up correctly. You can do this as high as you want because it is a flying machine, or you can do it low to the ground just like that one there. Now to start, if you're going from the back of this build on the launching dock, you're gonna go 2 blocks to the left and 1 block forward. And on this block, you're gonna place 1, and then right ahead of it, another block and another block, so that you have 3 blocks in order just like this. Look at it from the front. 1 block ahead of these blocks and just to the left, you're going to place a sticky piston facing forward. On top of the sticky piston, you're going to put an obsidian block. Now you'll want to place a temporary block just to the right. On top of this temporary block, you're going to place an observer that is facing in the direction that you want to fly. So this is the starting dock. We want to fly towards the return dock. So we're going to place it in that direction. It has the face towards the front and the red dot towards the back. Now just on this side of that observer, you're going to place a sticky piston. You'll want to place another temporary block and place your sticky piston right on the edge like that so that it's facing toward that observer. Now break both of these temporary blocks out. You don't need them any longer, and take your lever and put it right on the top of this sticky piston. Now for the last sticky piston on the launching dock, you're going to go to the very front of the build. 2 blocks from the left and also 2 blocks ahead of the sticky piston over there, and you're going to place 1 more sticky piston facing forward towards the return dock. Now let's wire up the redstone. To do this, you're going to place a repeater here, another repeater here, and again place them from the front like this. This is really important so that both of these repeaters look like this from the side. Now you're going to click each one of these 3 times so that they're set towards 4 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so that they'll both be completely open like this. And that's the only way that this will work, so don't forget that step. Now place your redstone on this last block and then wire it directly to this sticky piston on this side and wire it directly to the other sticky piston on the other side. And that is your entire launching dock, completely built. Now let's go build the return dock. All right, now for the return dock, this is really important, the way that this is lined up. So if you're building this up from the ground yourself, you're gonna wanna build the return dock to be 1 further over than this, and then it goes 2 blocks in to match. If it's already a built mountain or whatever, you don't have to worry about it like that. But you can see that this area right here is going to match up. This area right here is going to match up, and then this area is just 1 off the side, and that's going to have redstone on it. So we'll want to start at the back of the return dock and place 3 blocks just like this. Just 1 block ahead of those 3 blocks, you want to put a sticky piston that's facing towards the front, so place it like this. On top of that sticky piston, you'll place 1 obsidian. Now you want to go around to the back of the build and you're going to put your observer. Use your obsidian block to place it. Place it while you're facing towards the front so that the red button is facing in the back towards you, and the face is going to be facing towards the front, heading back to the starting dock. Now you're going to place one more sticky piston right up here on the front, and you want to place that from the front so it faces towards the starting dock. Now let's do the redstone. To place this redstone, you're going to want to stand just to the side of these blocks and place the two repeaters right next to each other like this. Again, if you look at them from the side, you want them to look like this before you change them to 4 ticks. You want to click each one 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And they need to be completely open like this, or again, it's not going to work. So 4 ticks, completely open on both of those repeaters. Then you're going to place redstone right behind. You're going to wire the redstone here to the back of this sticky piston, and you're going to wire the redstone on this side right to the side of that sticky piston, and the return dock is done. And if you don't have any additional room to build the flying machine in front of this cliff area, you'll need to build this out just a little bit. Just another couple of blocks to allow you to be able to put some of the pieces down, and then we can break those out after we're done. So to start the flying machine, you want to go to the left-hand side of the front of the build on the starting dock. Go 2 blocks ahead, right next to the side of this block, and you're going to place your first observer. Just jump and place it so that it's pointing straight down with the dot facing towards the sky. And you want to do the same thing here. Go 2 blocks ahead of this other sticky piston, and you're going to jump and place the observer. So again, the face is going to be straight down and the dot is going to be towards the sky. You can break out these temporary blocks now if you'd like to. You don't really need those anymore. Now to finish the flying machine, you're going to place 2 slime blocks just like this. One right in front of the obsidian, another one right in front of that. You're going to place 2 sticky pistons on the sides of the slime blocks that are going to be facing forward. Just like that. You're going to place 2 more sticky pistons. One right on top of the observer, one right in front. And you're going to place 2 more sticky pistons going back into the slime blocks. And we're done. That's it. That's a complete entire build. We go over here and we hit the power button. Give it just a moment and off goes your flying machine. It'll hit the return dock. And the return dock will send it back to the starting dock. Now because the lever is still on back here, that means when this flying machine returns back to the starting dock, it'll send it back again. If you want to stop it from sending it, you just have to turn that lever back off to keep it from sending it back. So this will send it back. And it'll keep going back and forth as long as you want it to keep going. If you don't want it to be powered any further, you just hit this button, which pulls the observer out of the way, which will make sure that it's not powered when it comes back, and it'll sit here until you hit that lever again, which moves the observer over, which will power it, start the process all over again. Now if you want to have power on this side, or the ability to stop it on this side as well, all you'll need to do is just go 2 blocks over like this, have a temporary block in place, and this is where you would place an additional sticky piston facing towards the front, and you'll need another lever in order to activate that, and that'll pull that observer back out of the way. So now when you send it off from the starting dock, it'll come here and stop unless this one is already on as well. And this is really just up to you. It's up to what you want to do with it. You can set both sides up as power sides. You can set it with just the return dock. One of the really cool things about this is you can put a minecart or a boat on top of this. In order to place the minecart, you'll need a rail. So you put the rail there, place the minecart on top. Then you can just break out the rail, and there's your minecart sitting on top of there. You can get inside the minecart, flip the power switch on. You're in the flying machine and you won't fall off. This will fly you all the way to the other side, and again, it can stop you there, or you can flip that switch to stop it, right? Or you can flip the switch to make sure that it sends you back. Or again, you can have it without the switch, so it's just a return dock. Let's have a stop on this one. And you just jump out of the minecart. You can place obviously multiple minecarts on top or a couple of boats. Now if you want to use a flying machine for a farm, you can build this upside down if you choose to do so, so these observers aren't on the bottom. Let's just place some water so that we can grow some sugarcane. Let's place the sugarcane on this side, and I'm going to make it a little bit taller, like it has already grown a little bit, so you can see how this would work. And again, you can set it up so that there's more as well. Now, a sticky piston can actually push as many as 12 blocks. It's already pushing 6 right now, so each side can push 6 more. So you can place 6 blocks on both sides. 3, 4, 5, 6. And another 6 blocks on this side, or less if you wanted to. It's up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll hit the good old start lever again. And you'll see that it works just like it originally did. But this is the cool part. Look what it's doing. It cuts all the sugarcane for you. And obviously you need some type of a collection system in order for it to work from there, but the idea behind it is that it can be used for farms as well. And you can also build it from the ground up so that actually everything faces up towards the sky, and it'll work as an up-down, and you can make it work as piston elevator or anything else that you'd like to do. I really hope that this flying machine build going both ways really helps you out in your Minecraft survival world. I have to give credit to Lidabong from our subscriber realm. He showed this originally to me inside of the realm when he built it, and it's very high, built in some really cool looking towers. Check out our subscriber realm videos. We usually have a stream on Fridays, so you can take a look at what he's done there. It's amazing. What a lot of fun, and how creative to have flying machines that can fly you across the sky, back and forth in multiple different directions, to get you throughout your world without having to worry about being present the entire time. If you want to go long distances, you can sit on this and it's still going to keep flying until it arrives at its destination. If you have it set to return, obviously you're going to keep going back and forth, but if you have it set to stop, it's going to stop for you at the end, and you don't have to worry about traveling that entire distance. And I just think that's really cool. And last thing, please like this video so more people can see it. Please subscribe if you hadn't subscribed already for a lot more tutorials and a lot more fun. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.